Hello students, let us start the next part of the chapter Evans tries on O level. Previously we have studied that Evans, who was a prisoner in Oxford prison, he tried to give an exam for O level German, but he was kleptomaniac, so he had been there in the prison and he had escaped from the prison 3 times. Now all the people there in the prison, they just wanted that Evans should not get chance to escape once again. But anyhow, Evans manages to escape from the prison. This is what we have studied. Now the next point, hunt for Evans. So what happens when he escapes from there? The governor comes there and he sees everything that anyhow Evans had managed to escape from the prison, befooling all the officers there, Jackson, Stephens and all. Now the governor, he lights a cigarette. It has been a beautifully laid plan, he thinks. He had left the question paper behind. Who had left? Evans had left the question paper behind. Perhaps he was careless to leave that clue. He is sure that Evans will be inside his cell again. Who was thinking this? The governor was. Then information comes that McCleary had spotted Evans driving off Elsfield Way. Actually, it was not the original McCleary, it was Evans himself. But he says that he had seen Evans going towards Elsfield Way. The governor asked Carter if he had managed to get McCleary to the hospital. He is told that McCleary is in the Redcliffe hospital. The governor rings the hospital. The reply comes that no one named McCleary is there. A quarter of an hour later, they find that Stuart McCleary, the original McCleary, is bound and gagged in his study in Broad Street. He was there since 8:15, means before the start of exam. Everyone got to know that what had happened. Okay, it had not been Evans impersonating McCleary who had walked out, but it was Evans impersonating McCleary who had stayed in the cell. Now the next point, where did Evans go? Where did Evans go? So Evans, he walks up to the reception desk of Golden Lion Hotel. He greets the receptionist there. He was lucky that Jackson didn't take off his hat. Okay. Evans, he collects his keys and asks for an early call at 6:45 AM. He wants to manage other jobs even. He unlocks his bedroom, opens the door and then stands frozen at the spot, because sitting on the bed was the governor himself. The next point is Evans surrenders. Now Evans is visibly shaken after seeing the governor. He is beaten in his own game. He tells that the correction slip that he had left there killed 2 little birds with a single stone. It gave the name of the hotel and the exact time the exam started. The clue came from the paper. Evans wrote index number 313 and center number 271. The 6-figure reference, that is 313 and 271, landed him there. The governor asked Evans how he got the blood to pour over his head. Evans replied that it was pig's blood from the slaughterhouse. He mixed actual blood to stop from clotting. Governor asked how he could manage to plan all this business. Evans, he replies that there are many friends all around in the city. The German teacher is also one of them. A prison officer then handcuffs Evans. He rushed Evans into that police van, and 2 policemen also sits there with Evans at the back of the seat. The governor says farewell to him and sees that he will meet him in the prison. Now the last point, Evans has the last laugh. The prison one, when it turns to the Oxford Road, the prison officer unlocks Evans' handcuffs. Thus, Evans moves on to freedom. He proves that the governor was a fool, just good for a giggle. The man who removes handcuffs of Evans is his own man, means Evans' own man. So this is how he makes fool of the governor and even becomes successful in escaping the prison for the 4th time. So this is where the chapter ends.